Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so close to the ceiling. Poor dog whimpering. Just my tire squeaking on the pavement, but sound like a dog whimpering. Our truck is pretty close to 6 feet, and the ceiling clearance says 6 feet 6 inches, but I don't know if I trust it. Welcome to White Rock.
There's a train track.
Yeah, train track. Ocean. Where are we going?
There is snow on the ground.
And there was snow on there. I guess there's still some left.
Yeah.
But it was snowing today first thing in the morning. It's a little bit of snow here and there. It's like, what? Looked at the road conditions, they look pretty good. See, the car still has covered in snow. We were going to go to the zoo today, and we looked at temperatures. It's like, I don't know if I really feel like walking in that cold temperatures. The morning that it's snowing, maybe we just won't do the zoo thing. I can do that in the summer, or at least in spring.
People that live here have a beautiful view.
Yep, beautiful view of the ocean to our left-hand side. Oh, train. Oncoming empty coal train. Okay, we should do a U-turn. We're going the wrong direction. Beautiful city of White Rock. I'll do a U-turn into a parking lot here.
That's uphill 23% for trucks.
Uphill 23% for trucks?
Yeah, it's just like...
That's steep uphill.
It's very steep.
You want us to go up it?
I don't know. I don't know where it goes, so I can't answer that.
I can, just for the fun of it.
Okay.
Then you do a U-turn and come back down. Go around the block. This one right here.
I believe so.
I don't know if it's the steepest one, actually. It says no trucks, maximum 5,400 kilograms. But they're having trouble walking it.
Imagine that on ice. Oh, they have little grooves.
Yeah,
in
there's
it.
little grooves on the sidewalk. 25%?
23, I thought, but I might.
23? It's spinning my tires here. It's because of the snow. Four-wheel drive on.
This is a street they avoid in the snow. I might even tobogganing on this one. That'd be fun tobogganing.
It'd be dangerous tobogganing. It's steep. Don't think the camera does it justice.
No.
Look at the buildings beside us.
Oh, Purelator had to come up here. Poor Purelator. And you don't find them this deep anymore. It's like it's hard to find them. Bobo's here to run our fun.
Okay. Let's go down that.
Well, that bus is gonna come here.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a U-turn. No exit, perfect. That's what I want.
They don't want you to turn here.
What's that?
No turning around here.
Well, tough luck. I just did it. No construction equipment or turning around. Whoops. I guess it's a tourist attraction driving up and down that hill.
Probably. That's pretty.
There's the ocean. It says 23%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 23%. They've designed these little roundabout things to slow us down so we don't go flying down the hill.
You definitely feel how steep that is.
Don't come down this unless you got good brakes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they do close it due to slippery conditions.
Ah, They got barricades up that say closed due to slippery conditions. They're sitting on the sidewalk. So probably while it was snowing. Where are you going? Good luck, buddy. Good luck. There's a construction site up there, so... Ooh, boy.
I would have found another way around from the back.
Might be the best way.
Yeah.
They thought this out. As a truck driver, delivery driver, you've thought that out and you go, oh, I'm delivering there. Okay, what's the best way? Probably the smallest truck they have with a crane on it.
Mm-hmm.
White Rock, British Columbia. I guess that's the old train station.
It's a museum now.
It's a museum now. We didn't go through that museum? Come on.
There's quite a few right there.
There's a walkway out.
Mm-hmm.
Canada's longest pier, it says.
Maybe.
It doesn't seem all that long, but it says Canada's longest pier. All right, let's go home.
I suppose.
I suppose. Oh, look, there's an old Mini. That's an old classic Mini there. Like a navy blue.
There's an eagle on the tree right there.
Oh,
That is
cool.
Pretty cool.
I'm assuming a bald eagle?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's pretty cool. Because we're almost level with it.
Some palm trees growing. Quite a few palm trees, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Palm trees in the snow. Yeah, our hotel had a good view of a palm tree.
Yep.
The ocean was behind the palm tree.
You can see it a little bit.
It was nice. It was fun. Very relaxing.
It was.
I could stay a few more nights.
Definitely feel refreshed.
Mm-hmm. Not expecting snow here.
Well, yesterday you were questioning why they put down the icy.
Yeah, they put down the de-icer on the road. I'm like, that is so weird. They put de-icer down over here. And I guess they knew what they were doing. They looked at the forecast and go, we need de-icer on the road.
Yesterday when we went to the museum, we had this blue sky and then it was overcast when we came back.
Yeah, it was this beautiful blue sky in the morning. Went to the museum, spent hours in there. The Museum of Vancouver. Came back outside. There's this huge fountain at the front of the museum. big crab. Beautiful fountain, pouring water. Went inside. Came outside and I'm like, wait, that fountain is just covered in icicles. That was not that way when we walked in.
Yeah.
I'm like, it got a lot colder out here during the day, and then we look up the overcast thick clouds. I'm like, huh, it got a lot colder during the day. It's like normally if you go into a museum in the morning and come out in the afternoon, you wouldn't expect there to be a whole bunch of icicles where there were none in the morning. So a cold front came through. I'm sorry, I'm probably a Sunday driver for you guys. You guys are all wanting to get to work. I'm not scared of the icy roads. I'm just a Sunday driver. Just a tourist. Got good winter tires on this truck.
I think of where we'll have to have lunch. It's already 10:30.
It's already 10:30. We'll figure out lunch when we get there.
I'm already slightly hungry, so
You're already hungry?
yeah.
I ate a lot of cookies.
I had my delicious bagel. My trail bagel. That was an impulse buy.
I think it was a good impulse buy for you.
It was delicious.
Freshly made bagels. Well, what got our attention was there's a long lineup and just people going and going, and just people after people just going through there. Like, a lot of people are sure going through there. Garmin is giving us very interesting directions. We're gonna make sure we take the right turn, because we're literally gonna go to mile 0. Oh, I don't know if we're going to.
No.
Look at all the popo there.
Yeah,
They've yep, they've closed the road that way. Sorry, Garmin, the road's closed that way. I can't go that way.
That's where the protest is.
Yeah, if they've closed the road to the left, or to the right. Yep, the road is closed. Okay, we're not going to go to mile 0. We're just going to go down this random road.
Hey, there's marshmallows on the field.
There are marshmallows on the field. Yeah, it's a protest at the border, so.
And they shut it down to stop protests. Basically, locals only, or you're guaranteed to be going to the border. It's the only way to get through that right now.
Well, Garmin says in a kilometer from now we can go down to mile 0. Mile 0 is basically the border. We'll show you how well the U.S.-Canadian border is separated by driving along the border.
You just don't stop. You just keep driving.
No, you can stop there.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can stop there. Just don't walk across.
I think last time somebody followed us for a bit. I don't remember though.
They have patrols going down there, but with a protest, there might be more than normal patrols. Technically, I guess we're in the city of Surrey. That's what that sign said.
That sounds right. What kind of surrounds White Rock? Trying to think of what other places we can go that we can't go on the truck. The big rig, but
Scenic routes.
too cold to do anything outdoors, so.
Yeah, it's definitely chilly out. I guess it's actually warmer out right now than yesterday because of the overcast overnight.
Yeah.
Now it's blue skies again.
Well, it's supposed to warm up every day, and it's supposed to be a lot of rain apparently this weekend over here.
So, no, I did not register the motorcycle this weekend. Or this week. I'm like, I'll go for a couple motorcycle rides this week. No, I'm not.
O or zero? Oh,
Zero Avenue. Yeah, so they closed it up over here too. So the backyard of these houses is the U.S. Are those houses actually in the U.S.? Because they didn't have a driveway coming out this way. Did?
I'll have to look if we see another one, but I don't know. The police distracted me.
Yeah, the police distracted me too. Okay, there's a road here that ends on the other side. Yeah. Okay, so this ditch is the U.S.
Yeah, but that house goes the other way for sure.
Okay, so those houses we saw are in the U.S. This ditch itself is the border. I don't know if the fence posts are in the U.S. side or the Canadian side. Here there's no fence posts, so those trees are all in the U.S. I think.
Once in a while you'll see a surveyor marker, but I don't know where they are in the snow.
Yeah. Yep, the ditch is the border. %. So this is the Canadian-U.S. border. This is how well we defend it.
It'd be full of little motion sensors probably and everything else.
Oh, there's all sorts of sensors.
There's stuff in that.
But there's no visible border.
Yeah.
People will accidentally cross into the U.S. here if they're don't realize it. People have. There's stories about people accidentally crossing across We just went for a walk and didn't realize we were in the U.S. That has happened. People cross-country skiing and going, oh, we didn't know we were in the U.S.
Now we're in Langley, it says.
Welcome to Langley, it said, yeah. That little creek down there, it's in the U.S. So if we pulled over on the shoulder here, we would pull into the U.S.
Beautiful view of those mountains.
Yeah, farm to the left.
All these places have huge backyards here in all those houses.
So because we're going down this road, you can see that that mountaintop summit is on the U.S. side, way in the background. There's a marker right there. That marker indicates exactly dead on. That's the border.
Yeah.
Those are along the border every some. I don't know how many. Is it every mile? They would have done miles originally, but there's a marker like that. The whole highway. I mean the whole border. Those markers are the only thing that... There's another marker there, so obviously not every mile.
But they blend in if you don't know where to look in this type of weather.
So the whole border, east coast to west coast, has those markers. Farmyard in the U.S. So the whole intersections are raised over here.
Yeah.
They don't want us to speed. It's so cool snow down here on the mainland like this. I was not expecting this.
It's okay when there's a little bit. A lot of it just shuts everybody down. Then it's...
Yeah, luckily it's warm enough that the road's grippy, right? So.
I think tomorrow they have like a high of +6 here, so I think it's...
It's gonna get warmer, it's all gonna melt.
Yeah, it's not sticking.
Well, right now it's +1 out. So it's actually quite warm compared to yesterday. Oh, there's another marker.
I missed it, I was looking.
And the markers all have Canada carved into this side of the marker and the United States of America, or maybe it's just USA, carved onto the other side. And then I think on the sides it says international boundary or something like that, carved into every single pillar. What do you call those things? That type of pillar is called something. I just can't remember the name.
It's a pillar. I keep it simple.
There's another one, yep. I guess they're different ones. Some of them have different type. I guess they're newer and older ones if they need to be replaced. Because that was a metal one. Because the concrete ones all have the carving in them. I guess they cast it with those carvings in them already. Somebody cast millions of those. And sent them all the way along the border. And they're not all set up at the right place. Back when they put them out, they didn't have the fancy GPSs we do today, so they had to do other measurements. So the border's not straight. Technically should be straight, but it's not. There's another one right there. See how that said Canada on the one side? Didn't have anything on the sides though, so that was a metal one again.
That sign said hay for horses.
Hay for horses?
What else would he have hay for? Cows? Like, why is it for horses?
Hay for horses and for cows.
No, clearly said hay for horses.
And sheep.
Nope, hay for horses.
Special horse hay only.
It's funny.
And my GPS says this is the fastest way out of the city right now. I bet you thanks to the snow, Highway 1 is just a complete traffic jam. GPS has traffic built into it, so it always routes me around traffic. So I wasn't expecting to go this way, but it's kind of nice going along the border. We rarely do this.
Yeah.
We always take the other route because it's faster. Glass house winery, basically greenhouse. Slow down ducks crossing, illegal immigrants. This is the straightest road BC has because they can't build it further south. There's another marker. Oh look, the US side has a road here.
You can barely tell though. We can tell easier in a GPS. Yeah.
There's an American road and a Canadian road, apparently. American road's not been salted or de-iced. No, Border Patrol's sitting there. U.S. Border Patrol.
We're in the area. I don't know if they're there or in the vehicle.
nice red barns on that farm.
I'm looking at all the farm.
There's a lot of farms over here.
Yeah.
Langley Township. Canadian side's a lot more developed than the marker.
I've been seeing a lot of swamp areas.
Yeah,
so.
US side's a little swampier. Up ahead, when we get toward Chilliwack, we won't get there in this video, but Chilliwack used to all be a lake that went in through the US. And they drained the lake and put up dams and stuff. So a lot of the houses are in a former lake. I was wondering how long it would take.
Little pass.
Yep. No, don't give me a rock in the windshield. I'm not speeding enough for them. I don't know, nice, relaxed. I am speeding for the record. Not by much, but I am speeding. Don't see a crack anywhere.
I'm not very good at that game because every time I hear it, my eyes close and I flinch. So
I didn't see.
you never ask me where I hit because I won't know.
It could be behind the GPS for all I know.
After 2.7 kilometers, turn right.
Oh, no, don't talk to me. I don't need. No. Mute. There we go. We've got farmland on both sides now. There's another marker right there. But you can see how it would be easy to accidentally cross the border in a place like this, right?
Oh yeah.
Keep your dog on a leash, because if your dog runs across the border, what do you do?
Like even how farmers must talk to each other but never cross the border.
Yep. I'll stop calling out the markers, because there's just so many of them. Road closed.
Greenhouse plant? There's like greenhouses behind it.
Yeah, it's a huge greenhouse.
All you see is greenhouses behind that.
I don't know if I want to go south to the border here. There is a crossing here. Let's go north before we go south. realize Langley had a border crossing.
I can't remember the name of it.
It's a huge radar dish there.
Some kind of globy thing. I'm very restrictive today. Oversized little guy. No.
Right here. This is the
He's
oversized
getting ready
one.
to shut down that road or something. There. He's getting out of his vehicle there. It's weird. The pilot car.
Making sure nobody makes a turn onto this road. Like we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, up there. What is that? It's a radar dome. It's a giant radar dome up there.
Oh.
Oh, we've gone to this park before. Aldergrove.
I remember going to one.
Yeah, Aldergrove is nice walkways here.
Wasn't it when you were here for 2 weeks working in Vancouver? Once?
Yeah, when I was working in Vancouver, yeah. My previous job.
We would just take trips.
We would take evening trips or morning trips, depending on what shift we were on. And then we walked this park, yeah. Beautiful little statues and stuff in the park. Nice walk. Definitely hiking scenic route. GPS no longer likes what we're doing. What are you guys doing taking the long way? Building a big building there. Barn or a greenhouse or something.
What about the barn? There's signage and pens and stuff.
Oh, look, there's the U.S. border again. Yeah, I figured let's go one block over so we don't have to worry about the border crossing itself. Make one wrong turn there, all of a sudden we're crossing into the U.S. and we're not ready for that.
Much as I would love to go. Did you see that hacking net?
I did. They had a Canadian's goalie all dressed up.
Yeah, I mean, you usually see hacking nets, but not with your own goalie in front of it. Oh, I'm gonna miss the border crossing guy.
Yeah. We're, the camera's not plugged in.
Is it now?
I don't know. That's highway on the US side and the highway on the Canadian side. I think it's plugged in now.
Like I'm blind, I can't see those icons.
Is that another customs agent vehicle there?
Are they set up on the two sides and talking? That's what they're doing.
Are there two farmers set up on?
Yeah, or two people.
Yeah. One's on the Canadian side, one's on the US side, and they're
Yep.
they're visiting. That's awesome.
They were doing that at the beginning of the pandemic, and
Yeah,
then it
it's like
stopped.
friends that can't cross the border anymore. Set up lawn chair and have their morning chat.
So the Border Patrol probably was just checking it out.
Border Patrol probably knows them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably just warned them, hey, man, you can't really cross the border.
I love seeing that. It's just
Yeah, that's awesome. Two old friends sitting on a lawn chair, having their coffee together. Can you pass a coffee over to your buddy?
no. No, so definitely no. Like that would be considered smuggling, is it?
That would be smuggling coffee across the border, yes.
I wouldn't even offer him a Kleenex. He's getting nothing.
Drive their pickups through the border, pull out their lawn chairs, pull out their coffees, and chat. I love that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Because it was so popular for people to do it, and they got so overwhelming, they actually shut it down. Remember, some of the areas, like the Peace Arch and stuff, it was like, this is too much.
I'm sure when the restrictions first happened, this whole highway was probably busy. People would stand on one side and have a chat with each other. It's the only way you can visit when there was restrictions. And even now there's restrictions, but you're allowed to cross the border, but then you have to do the negative test and all that.
In a few days it gets a little bit easier. In 4 days it changes what type of test.
Yeah, they're allowing more cheaper tests now. You still have to get the negative test. We were hoping the news would be they would get rid of the tests altogether, but nope, not yet. Just can't come with trucking unless they get rid of the test altogether. I mean, she can, but it's not worth the hassle until they do.
Yeah.
Group of people gathering here. They're going to be pruning some orchards or some vineyards. It's a big cattle barn on the US side. Here they've actually put up an actual fence.
Yeah.
Just along the road, maybe, so vehicles don't try driving through the ditch. Maybe, I don't know. See, you guys that are members and hit that join button, you guys got some pretty cool different videos every now and then. I think this video is a little too different to put out for the regular videos. So, you guys get the special bonus video that's, I think, super cool.
That's Mount Baker, right?
Mount Baker up there, yeah. Doesn't look very big from down here, but
It's a huge mountain.
Mount Baker sticking out over there.
It's a beautiful day.
US side. Yeah, it's gorgeous here. Plus 2 degrees Celsius. No wind. Fresh snow on the ground. Too cold to go to the zoo. I mean, if we had dressed warmer, more warm clothes, maybe the zoo would be doable, but so we're south of Abbotsford right now.
You can't see in my camera, but you can see the city. All those houses.
Well, that vineyard's got a whole bunch of green posts and then red posts, and then green posts and then red posts.
Probably either one that was planted or
Maybe type of grape.
or something.
Different types of grapes mixed together. Well, looks like we can no longer drive along the border.
So threes and threes and threes and threes. They're set up by red and green.
Yeah, it's the end of the road that goes along the border.
Found the poor people again.
Yeah, there's definitely some wealthy people living here. Big houses.
One you saw yesterday had the clock tower.
Yeah, there was a house in White Rock that had a clock tower on top of their garage. And I guess when you're rich, you can have whatever you want. But honestly, these houses are bigger than the ones that were in the White Rock
Yeah.
because they have more space here. There's house after house of, millions of dollars. Cold?
I'm out of the sun now. It's not super cold though. I was getting my daily dose of vitamin D.
This would be Abbotsford International Airport right in front of us.
Hey, we've been there.
Yeah, gone to the air shows over here. Is this the international airport or the military? I see military planes on there. Is that the same? Is it the same thing?
I think it's the same thing, but it
There
could
are
be
two
wrong.
airports here. I guess. And it's slippery here.
Yeah. Yeah, a shady spot, and it's like, oh,
Big rig behind us. All of a sudden pulls over onto the other side because he hit his brakes and realizes he can't stop. I'm like, you're coming up on us very quick. Didn't realize how slippery it is. Oh, he goes, I'm going to smash into the back of this pickup. I'm like, no, you're not. But I left a big space in front of us waiting for him to catch up, waiting for him to hit the brakes, and then I could speed up. I see how fast he's coming down the highway, not realizing that this is black ice. And inside the international airport is a vineyard. Big Rig, you're still coming way too fast, man. He once again went into the oncoming and saying, dude, you gotta slow down, man.
There's a lot of shade here.
I'm leaving a lot of space because the guy behind us is driving too aggressive for my style. He's leaving a lot of space now. Like if you're gonna drive that aggressively, I'm gonna leave more space so that I have an out. Every shadow is solid black ice.
Mm-hmm.
Minivan coming in too hot behind me. But most people here don't know how to drive on ice, so you have to drive defensively. Because they drive bumper to bumper. And it does not work on the ice. It does not work on ice.
Plane. There.
Oh yeah, plane coming in from landing. I don't know if you guys can see it, probably a little too high up. Lots of space in front of us. I'm sure Trans-Canada will be wet all the way, no black ice. But definitely black ice and shadows here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This was uniquely different. As soon as we hit the Trans-Canada, we'll call it the end of the day, end of the bonus video. Here they've got a lot more de-icer on it. Even the shadow is grippy here. Now this road I've been on with a big rig before. Some of you will recognize where we are.
Raspberries. I always thought they were strawberries.
Or raspberries.
I know, but I always thought they were strawberries. I don't get to see them very often.
Alright, big rig, are you going straight? Oh, you're going around, okay. Washer fluid type of day. When's the last time we filled that up?
I'm just out there resting.
We got spare jugs.
Yeah, I bought some. I think we had 3 in here now.
bigger mirror like on the big rig.
Okay.
Yeah, road actually seems dry over in here. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys rock.
Adios.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom, 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 nom.